one of the issues in our community, that a woman like yourself could honestly come up and say, I don't see any problem getting somebody who had nothing to do with this to pay for the bill. That's that welfare state mentality.
No,
that's that.
No.
What do you think? Is that a welfare state of mind?
Yeah, I think he's right when he says his people is looking for a way out, but the ways out is not logical.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not really. Yeah, it's not attainable.
I don't even know how someone like that would wake up and even think something like that is attainable. It's crazy, man.
No, it's like the lottery. It's like cool. A couple people, they might win the lottery, but for the majority of you, probably 99%, it's not gonna be like that.
Nah, it's not gonna be that, bro. You get me, fam? It's not, and it's the same thing with these women. But these women thinking that because they're on social media, they're seeing so many niggas with money, they're thinking they're gonna wife them. Like, cool, like your body's on point, booty's looking good. Well, like we know the thing, innit? But you gotta understand that the man them these days, we move on a different type of time. And the guys that you should settle for, you don't even look their direction. You don't even look their direction. So when you go for the type of guy you want, fam, he knows what time it is. As soon as he hears about these kids, he's already made up in his mind what he's gonna do. But he's plotting and scheming how to get into that fat ass.
Listen. I'm not insulting you, man, but listen. You can't afford it. Your husband can't afford it. That means you don't get it. The only way you could get your kids in private school is to find somebody else who's willing to put your kids in private school. You want your kids in private school? Get a nanny, get a tutor, work with them to get them a scholarship. That's what you're supposed to do.
Bingo. Focus on your kids. Focus on your kids instead of focusing on trying to find a man that will look after your kids. Put that same energy, that you're looking for this high value man with, and put that into your kids, and they will become high value. That's the moral of the story.
Go get a second job. Go. Don't go get your hair done.
And that's another thing. Like, I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I'm
okay.
Mute her,
ma'am. In this life, we get what we work, what we earn and worth. You want somebody else to pay your bills. That is unfair. It is selfish.
Do you agree with that statement?
Yeah, 100%.
Do you agree that this woman wants another person to pay her bills? Do you agree? Do you agree?
With the statement?
Yeah.
Nah.
So you don't agree she wants another man to pay her bills?
Oh, what? That's what she wants.
Do you agree that she's selfish?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And it's like, what would your thoughts be, if a man was calling up, and let's turn this into a woman's show. Kevin Samuels is a woman, Kevina. It's called Kevin Kevina, and a guy's called up now, and he's talking to a woman, and he's saying the same shit this woman's saying. How the fuck would that sound?
It would sound embarrassing.
It sound fucking crazy, right? So how come, this woman, doesn't feel enough shame to know that this applies to her too?
Why? Live in a different world. So mentally.
Mentally. Is she living in the real world or a different world?
In a fantasy world.
Ooh, what, fairies and unicorns and butterflies and that, She must reign fucking, was it the land of milk and honey? The land of gold and milk and honey. That's the world you in. But if you didn't know, we were scattered, baby. We were scattered, man. Darling, find your way, man. I can help you, man. You don't need to call Kevin. You need to talk to the big man upstairs, the creator, and just ask him how he is. Ask him if he's good, and start from there.
How?
Because you don't have the money. And
I
you
do
said,
have the.
but not you can't afford to put your kid.
If you had the money, then why ain't you putting your kids in private school? Why are you waiting to get a high value man for it? Because you don't have the money. Just admit you ain't got it. I definitely ain't got the money to put my kids in private school. I wish I did.
Family
Jesus.
comes from money.
Okay, let me go ahead and grab this mute button. Because you said if somebody wants to come along and put your kids in private school, but you can't afford to put your kids in private school.
That's what you said. I didn't say that I can't afford.
But you said if somebody wants to come along and put your kids in private school, by implication, meaning they're going to be paying for it, not you. I'm not trying to play semantics.
That's true.
Things.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is they'll be paying for it if they're my husband.
No, they're not your husband.
Let me ask you this, yeah. Do you reckon, yeah, black women are argumentative?
In what way?
Just in general.
I think all women are argumentative.
That's the right answer. That's the type of answers we give on Talking General sometimes. How come women are so argumentative?
Hormones.
You reckon it's just that? You reckon intellect has a bit to do with it?
Not. Now I reckon because hormones takes over intellect.
Takes over. Does the hormones help it or does it dimmer it down a bit? Or does it do both?
Only I seen some smart women make
crazy
irrational
decisions. Yeah,
so
I think we all have. Like, where does that stem from though? Because we're raised by smart women and we've seen them make some crazy decisions sometimes. Where does that stem from? Is that from their parents or is that nurture? Like, what's going on? Or is that nature? Nature versus nurture? What do you reckon it is?
Well, I'm not too sure.
If you used to speculate.
Not too sure. Yeah, I don't know.
For me, man, I put it down to a bit of everything, man. I therefore feel the world around us influences a lot of our moods and decisions we make today, and I feel depending on what type of person you are and depending on where you look, that's what molds the person in it. So yeah, man, you get influences from all around.
That'll be a step.
If they were.
All right. So in other words, guys, pay attention. These are the women you need to pay attention to. These are the women that really don't care about you. Because you said it, man.
What do you think of that statement?
What did he say again?
They're my husband.
No, they're not your husband. They'll be a step.
If they were.
All right. So in other words, guys, pay attention. These are the women you need to pay attention to. These are the women that really don't care about you.
What do you think of that statement?
Yeah, I just don't care about you.
Yeah, man. She. What besides her kids and herself, what does she care about?
That's it.
Yeah.